Good morning, everybody, on day 3 of Planet Under Pressure 2012. Please do take your seats, come up to the front. We want to make this as cozy and interactive as you possibly can in such a vast space. Let me tell you what's been going on overnight and yesterday. We have set the Twitter sphere on fire, ladies and gentlemen. I have been amazed. Apparently, we've connected with over 500,000 people on Twitter. How? I don't know, but something going on in this conference hall is making a buzz out there in the wider world. A few themes have been retweeted constantly. Professor Agarwal said to us that women really make a difference when they're involved in village projects and in forest management projects, and that theme has been tweeted over and over. A similar sort of theme, the CGIAR, big agriculture research body, said in its session that 80% of agriculture in Africa, 60% of agriculture in Asia is in the hands of women, and that one was retweeted ferociously. I kept encountering it right through the day, that idea. Finally, one other thought on a different subject, how to communicate better. Andy Revkin, who's from the New York Times and is going to do a panel discussion for us later this morning. He ran a social media session in one of the breakouts yesterday and introduced the audience to some wonderful digi-imaging, good ways of making sure that your ideas can be visualized. And that link was really taken up and tweeted over and over again. So thank you to all of you for coming up with such great ideas that the outside world is connecting with them. Thank you also for sending us a huge number of questions. And you may wonder what we're going to do with all these questions, because I can't use them all. Well, let me tell you that I am monitoring them, and I'm going to choose my best of the bunch questions to put to all the panelists tomorrow, to Lydia and Mark and everyone else, when we draw together the themes of the conference. But we're also going to make them available to you in either the form of a blog or in a kind of depository on part of the website, try and gather them by themes, do some analytics on the questions. And if you've got any better ideas about what we can do with the questions, please let us know. But we're going to make them public in the next few days after the conference is done. So do keep sending them in. Let me remind you of where you need to send the questions to. Can we have the questions slide up? Hillary, is it up there? We have to go back. There we go. You can text or SMS us to that number, +44 7537 401 829. On Twitter, the hashtag is AskPlanet. And if you're watching us on the internet, from wherever you are in the world, please send us a question from the little box at the bottom of the page. And I didn't say a separate welcome to everyone who's been watching us around the world. Welcome to you, wherever you may be. So, one other question's been coming up to us. We have such a big conference here, 3,000 people registered in the course of the day, of the next 4 days, and people would like to connect with them. How do you reach out to your fellow delegates? Well, we've run out of sheets of the delegate list, you may have noticed. No longer, outside in the foyer and at the registration desk, we have replenished the delegate lists, so you can go and grab one at the next break. And in the next few days, we'll put it online too. So you can reach out to everyone else here. What should I tell you about next? Well, the matter of today. So far, we've been looking at the state of the planet, the massive issues that face us at the moment. Yesterday, we hit you with a number of ideas, big and small, to try and get to grips with the issues facing us. Today, we're going to focus on some of the barriers to progress. Why is it that we haven't got further already?